You couldn't walk a mile in these size 9s. I'm chillin' like a hippie, no tie-dye. And these girls got me feeling like I'm Einstein. Treat me like a giant and a nigga only 5'9". And the kid game sci-fi. Unreal, only see them shits online. Been on the same shit for a long time. Young pimp, guess she gave her heart to the wrong guy. They like.
What is up, everybody? Tonight I've got on Toronto's very own Raz Fresco. Baker's Club in the building. Tommy Hill rockin' nice. Hey, what's good, Raz?
Oh man, I'm just here chilling, working on some studio right now.
Yeah, what's been good with Raz recently?
Recently I've been working on 2 projects, the Cakey Pocket, and that's my next solo joint, and a collaboration with Chill Will, a member of the Baker's Club, called a Popcorn Tape. So I've just been working on both of those tapes like simultaneously. Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, and now, MCM, XCV, tell us a little bit more about that one. You've already dropped that one, and I'm definitely a big fan of that one. So just tell everyone else about what's been good with that one.
Oh, yeah, that was the last project we dropped. We dropped it last summer. Like, close to the start of the summer. John Cannon's hosting it. Basically, it produced the whole thing except for 2 joints from one from Chuck English, another one from Randy Cannabis. Yeah, that was
Right. What kind of reaction did you get from it? I know that it was hot on the blogs, definitely. And how do you think the project ultimately turned out?
It was real nice feedback. It helped garner me a bigger fan base. For the project. Obviously, wasn't in the same position as I was after the project. So so it was a real good. It was the right move to be made at that time. It showed off more more growth with my production, and lyrics and stuff.
You also kind of have that, you have the producer side with the MCN side. It's kind of like Brandon Deshay, somebody else that you work with. So tell me about being a producer and an MC as well.
Oh man, it's shit. It's better than because with rappers, right? When you kind of pick a project and everything, you have to go find beats and find producers and try to help them make the sounds you want.
Yeah.
Originally you had sounds in your head and you want certain things to sound a certain way. You want to have a certain mood, and you just have a whole picture you're trying to paint. And for being a producer and stuff, I can take advantage of that and then just make the picture of how I want it to be. Place everything, mold everything around the whole song. So I can put the lyrics over a certain part, change the beats, the kicks in a certain place. And, it's mad customization. And it's just more options.
You're all the way up in Canada, but you have a connection to my hometown, Columbus, Ohio. P Black is, P Black is a big dude of mine, and you two are homies. And obviously, he's part of Baker's Club too. And you guys did the Easy video when, for Black Friday when he was up there. Tell me about linking up with him originally. Not just for Easy, but you guys have a long history and just everything that's been good with him.
Yeah. Well, first of all, shout out to P Black, and for anybody listening to the podcast, go to iTunes and get to that Black Friday.
Yeah.
And you can get it on Black Friday. PBlack.com as well. So yeah, before that, but I met P Black. Well, my bro had shown me this video. It's a Come Clean video with him and Elise. Yeah,
that's the original come up video of his. Yeah.
He was trying to show me. I think he was trying to show me Elise's part, right? So then I was like, yeah, this is dope. But then I was like, man, I was really messing with P Black's part. So then a week had passed, and then I went back on the internet. I was like, yeah, that P Black guy, his flow is crazy. So then I searched him up on YouTube, and I seen Concord Roller.
Yeah.
and then from there, I was like, yo, this is amazing. I hit him up. And I was like, man, and this is before Welcome to the Baker's Club even dropped, the first mixtape. So I hit him up. I was like, yeah, some of the joints trying to collab and stuff, and he was with it. I sent him that cake beat, and he sent me back that verse, and then we've been rolling since then, and then just a little bit after that, I told him about the Baker's Club, what I was trying to do, and came around to it and joined, and yeah, did it proper.
Yeah, and Toronto and Canada itself has been, also more influential in contributing to hip-hop music in the last few years. I'm not even talking about Drake, but there's some other great artists that have come from Canada. Why do you think Canada's had such a big force, and why has it been a big force in hip-hop these days?
Well, first of all, even though there's a lot of people that before, like, you know, how you mentioned Drake, but, like, he's not the only one. There's a lot of people before, but, like, he's really done a whole lot when it comes to, like, relevant, because, as you know, like, he's the most relevant artist on right now.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just done a whole lot to give a whole lot of shine on the city, because, like, people, like, it's a big city, and it's like you hear some music like that, and then it's a big melting pot. Like, there's a whole bunch of music out here and crazy stuff. So, like, the main part of it has been Drake, and then, like, now it's just like you see everybody trying to mess with Toronto and stuff, like, have their own Toronto artists and stuff like that. So.
And what made you, you know, you talk about P Black, and, you know, you kind of help each other climb your careers. You know, what kind of made you get into hip-hop originally? You know, you're still young on your career, so it's not like a big introspective. But, yeah, what made you originally get into hip-hop?
I wouldn't even remember the first instance, because it's been, like, a real long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're super young. Like, I remember, like, in, like, 3rd grade and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just writing. And, not for my own beats and stuff, just writing for random stuff. So, been for a whole lot, like a long period of time. So that I don't remember the initial instance, but it's just been like, you know, growing up, and it's just been I've just getting into it more and more, and then like when I started to like really work on a project hard, like it was like 8th grade or whatever, and I kept working on it, and then I dropped Welcome to the Big Plus next year, and kept going to an extent.
What do you think are some of the major influences, or where do you get your sound as a producer? And maybe your MCing ability, like where do those sort of things come from?
Well, I guess on a subconscious level, it's everything I listen to, you know, and I listen to a lot of, well, I listen to a whole lot of music in general, because I sample and stuff, and so that means I have to be open-eared, and like, just have an open mind when it comes to music. But when it comes to like direct influences and stuff, I'd say, on the production side, I remember like Black Mags. When Black Mags dropped, that was a huge inspiration. That was when I was first getting into making beats too. And then Kanye for sure. And just anything that sounds good, you know, certain elements I just like to draw from. And then as far as like rapping and stuff, I can't really the direct influence on my sound, like. I don't want to do it without drawing direct comparisons with other artists and stuff. But I guess you can say anything I listen to. Like, I like to listen to a lot of Wu-Tang and stuff.
Yeah, Tommy Hill rocking nice.
Yeah. But then I listen to a lot of like Max B. So I listen to a whole like wide variety of stuff because I have an open ear.
Yeah, for sure. And it's interesting you say Black Mags because, like, the cool kids, it seems like, you know, I could hear that definitely in your music. And, you know, speaking on ASAP, you know, I'm sure that would be a good, ideal collaboration for you. But, you know, what would be, like, your ideal, like, dude you'd want to get in the studio with, maybe even as a producer or as an MC to get on your project?
I got a couple. First of all, like, so you just mentioned Chuck, so Chuck for sure. Like, and even just like not even a beat, like, he already gave me a beat, but, like, I really love a verse from Chuck, because, like, I feel like people sleep on his spin, and, like, Chuck, like, he can accent, like, really good, like,
yeah, for sure.
Really mess with, like, their whole style of, like, rapping or whatever, so, that Chuck verse would be crazy. I'd really love to get a beat from MF Doom. That'd be like, crazy. You know what I mean? Like, it shit is crazy, so, MF Doom, I'd love to work with Kanye, of course, you know, I'd like to produce for, who would I like to produce for? Max B was out, man.
Yeah.
I'd love to do stuff for Max B was out. I already did a beat for French, but I'd like to, like, you know, do some more work with him. I'd love to, like, get a verse from Raekwon or something. Like, he just started to label up a song, too. Like, with him would be crazy. Anyway, you know, like, Method Man, who else I like to work with? Like, a whole bunch of people. Wow, Jay-Z, possibly, you know, like. Yeah. Build my own thing though right now, you know, because like those people did a whole lot of stuff, so I'm trying to come with a new wave though. But I definitely like to work with like a whole bunch of my influences and stuff, you know.
Right.
So I'm trying to like come with this new wave right now though.
bakersclub.wordpress.com, and Raz Fresco is my guest today on the Mearablog Podcast. Raz, tell them how they can get at you.
Twitter, Raz Fresco. Same, Facebook, YouTube, the BlendedBaker.tumblr.com. We have all Baker Stuff tapes on there, all 15. And, yeah, man. You know what I mean? Taking Pockets is coming. It's about to get crazy, like a real, that next leap in the music. Like, it doesn't sound nothing like 1995. It's like completely different. Like,
yeah.
That next step forward, you know, like the jump from first tape to Lace Up to 1995 is just, it just grows each time. So this is just that next growth, but it's that next level. So it's crazy.
Yeah, for sure, man. Also, he mentioned Black Friday. Black Friday definitely, too, on pblack.com.
On iTunes as well.
Yeah, on iTunes as well.
pblack.com for highlight reel.
Raz, thanks a lot for joining me today. You have a good one.
No problem, man.